Hey, all you people, and welcome back in to another episode. I have woke up today really motivated, and I thought I had a wrench somewhere around here. Um, anyway, I woke up today really motivated and realized I use way too many rockets. Wouldn't it be a lot more convenient if I could just hit buttons and move from there to the iron farm to the base or vice versa or any of those? So I think today we are going to work on something like that to solve that problem where I'm not going through stacks and stacks of rockets every single time I hop on this world. The first piece of stuff that we're using for this easy transport system is going to be an enderporter. So most people know that when you put down soul sand and put down water, it creates a bubble column. So what you do, you throw an ender pearl down at the bottom. I should throw it from the side. Ender pearl down at the bottom. Ender pearl just kind of stays floating there. And then when this trapdoor goes down, no matter how far away I am, it'll teleport me back to it. So I am going to use this to help with our teleport technology, and then the other thing we have actually used before. So we used this very briefly when I was talking about the making the gondola system, but what this is a redstone link. You set up a 2-block frequency, and this one, because you see it doesn't have the circle, will send an input, and this one will receive the output. So right now it's set up like this. I did not throw an ender pearl. Also, if you see sneak peeks of my testing world, no, you didn't. So you throw the ender pearl. It's over there. I go over here and press this button, and I'm back here, and I can repeat the process. So this is the main method. Actually, let's look. I didn't set this up in a good place. Hold on. Never mind. I didn't set this up in a good place to show it off. Let's do this. So we're going to stand here, and you can see how pressing that affects this. So this is the main method that we are going to use for our quick transit system across our base. So here's the ender pearl in the iron farm. This is the first one I set up because I don't know why, honestly. I just kind of set this one up first. If we come back here and I push the iron farm button, just here, here's a background view of it. If I push this button, what? It's registering. Huh? Here's the ender porter. I know that this link is set up in the exact same way as the other one is. So if I do this, so why is it not teleporting me? That's frustrating. I've been thinking a lot the past 2 days or so about what to do. I think I'm going to have to play around with chunk loaders, but I also realized that maybe this is the best thing we can do. It's a linked controller. So we see this thing here. Oh, I need to wrench that. Wrench. We can configure this to have all these buttons activate based on a button press. So if I do that, yeah, since I linked that up there, if I press W, what is, oh, space and left shift, interesting. Got it. Okay, so yeah, if I press W, that one will activate. So I think my plan should just be have chunk loaders to have all the locations loaded at all times, and then I can just use this controller to get home quickly. Like, it doesn't need to be go from the Morgan to the iron farm. It could literally be go from a bash, or I guess not a bastion, that's a different dimension. But like go to a go like a woodland mansion or something, I guess. Go to a deep dark, and if I am in deep dark danger, then I can use this controller to just teleport back home. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to figure out how to get chunk loaders working. especially since that requires me going and setting them up on the nether side. I will probably just set those up on the ground in the nether side realistically. But yeah, I think that's my current plan. Quick thing, because I forgot to record it, I started playing around with chunk loaders. A chunk loader basically loads a chunk while you are not present in the chunk. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. It got cut out because I went through 2 iterations of it. The first one didn't end up working, and I didn't feel like including both in the video because that was just too much to include in the video. So yeah, that's what a chunk loader does. It keeps a chunk loaded. It lets chests and hoppers activate, but you will see that it doesn't really make entities activate. I have tested this version in a creative world. This version does work. It was an article I found, not even a video. So I'll put a link to that article down in the description. But this one I know works. I set up like a barrel with full of stuff. So make sure that, okay, that worked. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly over to the village that we have not been to in so long. Moment of truth, pig. Do you think it's going to work? Why? I have come to the sad realization that it just doesn't work. The teleportation just isn't working. I went into my testing world and I tried to go on there and see if I could get it to work, and it just didn't. There was nothing I could do, which was probably the more frustrating thing, was that even though I was like I moved where the link was, so that was on top of the chunk loader, and it still wouldn't activate the trapdoor when I was far away. So I think that I'm sadly gonna have to scrap that idea. Hopefully we can figure out some other way to make fast transit that isn't trains, minecarts, or anything like that. But yeah, there just isn't a way for me to do the teleportation system without doing like the step process, which just feels kind of like a waste to do. So I'll probably be cutting out like half the clips of that, honestly, in the final version of this video while we try to do something else, like this, where I am adding the final touches of the rib cage, which I had yet to do. I didn't really have a reason, it's not that I didn't have a reason, it's that I just kind of kept forgetting I was supposed to put the ladders on. So yeah. Oh, shoot. Bro, I am 10 short. Oh, 11 short. Okay. Yeah, I actually remembered to use this time, which is kind of nice. Look at us. Not the meme, but look. We don't have anything netherite. So we're gonna remedy that. We're gonna head down. I don't know if I ever showed this off, but I tried to button a lot of this so that we were safer, because I had a couple hoglins spawn down here. Yeah, we don't have any netherite. So we're going to remedy that situation. Fire in the hole! How did that hit me? I was so far away! Jeez. Oh, that was dumb of me. I'm gonna be on fire for a while here, aren't I? Oh, okay. Jeez, I was so far away. I don't know how that hit me. Yes, we got a cinnamon roll! Run for the cinnamon roll! 2 cinnamon rolls! 2 cinnamon rolls! Let's go! And we have 1, 2, 3! We are thriving! We ended up with 4 netherite ingots worth of debris. We got netherite! What are we putting it on first? I think the boots. I think the pick. I think it's gotta be. I don't have a workbench. What is it named? What is it named? And how do I build it? Is it... Okay, we'll be back. The name smithing table really irks me for some reason. Boop. We have a netherite pick. And let's add our boots in here. And we are wearing netherite. For the first time, look at those shiny black boots and that shiny black pick. It's beautiful. Sadly, I think that is going to do it for today. I know we didn't really get a lot done, and quite frankly, I was sitting here debating what to do with this episode. Because, like, realistically, all we really did was get netherite and learn how redstone and enderporters work. But at the same time, I feel like it's important to leave stuff like that in sometimes where we don't get a lot done because so much time was spent experimenting trying to get one specific thing to work, and that's the stuff that doesn't really get shown. Like, the amount of time I spent trying to get this working, trying to get chunk loaders working, all that just kind of goes to waste. And it's important sometimes to see that the process doesn't always work, and like sometimes maybe it'll cause people to get discouraged when it doesn't work, but like that's okay. That happens sometimes, and you can't just like stop. I can't just stop doing it because something doesn't work, but it is important to show off that sometimes it just doesn't work. I just wish that we could find some actual use for this controller that makes sense to have. Like, I don't know. Maybe we'll figure something out, but for now, it's snowy, so we're going into the bedroom. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.